Hey everybody, Will Hamilton alongside Adam Szyminski.
Hey guys.
And we are in our second day of our special promotion for FYB Premium. It's going really well. We've gotten a ton of signups, a lot of interest, and we've gotten a couple sort of technical questions, maybe sales-oriented questions.
Sure. Questions about the sales process.
Yeah, exactly. So we wanted to address the big one right up front, and it has to do with a commitment and the sales page. If we put it up right now, there's a little tab that says future payments.
Right.
So if I'm a customer, what does that mean? Explain to me, as the potential customer, what that means there.
Okay, what we're looking at here is the actual final sales form on clickbank.com. This is where you put in your credit card number, and then when you complete this, you get access to FYB Premium. Okay, and right here it says future payments. So people are wondering, what exactly does that mean? Does it mean that I'm going to be locked in for these future payments that I have to pay? In other words, I'm not just signing up for $150 for a year. It looks like I might actually be locked in for a lot more money.
The language says $147 for 4 years or something
right,
to that
exactly.
effect. So does that mean I now have a 5-year commitment?
Exactly. There's absolutely no contract. There's no commitment at all. You can cancel these payments at any time that is convenient for you. If you decide you no longer want access to Premium, go ahead and cancel. Now, the reason that we do this is because the promotional price that's going on right now, that's the cheapest that FYB Premium is ever going to be. If you sign up for this $147 for a year from now, if you still want to have access to it, you'll be billed again. And that'll give you access for a second year at the promotional price. So if the price of Premium ever goes up, you're still going to be locked in at the lowest possible rate. Think about it like a newspaper subscription. You call up the newspaper company and you say, I want the paper delivered. They give you a rate. They're going to keep delivering the paper to you until you call them and ask them to stop. And then when you ask them to stop, you don't pay them anymore. And you can do the exact same thing with us.
But you still keep the newspapers you've gotten.
Right, you keep the newspapers you've gotten. And let's say that you signed up today for FYB Premium for a year of access. If 2 months from now you decide you don't want to be billed again, you just cancel and you won't be billed again.
But
you'll still have access for the year that you paid for. So there's absolutely no commitment. You're not locked in for any number of years. You're paying $150 for a year, and you can stick around as long as you want.
Okay, so I think that that clears it up. So with that in mind, let's move on to the second thing. A number of people have sort of wondered about our live Q&A webcast, because we haven't really talked about it too much other than the videos we just released about it. So we want to spend a little bit of time just briefly talking about it now, but this Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at night, 7 p.m., we are going to be doing one of them. So you can tune in live, you can ask us some questions, and we will answer them. It's going to be exactly the same format as the Q&A webcast we do in Premium. So you'll get a very clear picture of what that piece of content entails. And basically how it works is I'm right here, Adam is right there, and Adam kind of polices me and makes sure I
stay on target.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we take pre-submitted questions, and we take questions from people in the chat if there's a follow-up. So what we're going to do on Thursday is, first of all, if you have any questions about Premium, any questions at all about the content, we're going to talk about FYB Premium during that webcast so we can interact and get some feedback from people in the chat on the service. But we're also going to mix in a lot of Q&A, a lot of instructional content. So if you want to ask a question about maybe the strategy mini-series we just put out, that'd be obviously some timely content.
Yeah.
If you want to ask about technique, how does, what are some of the things Federer's doing on his forehand, or Nadal, or talk about why Serena Williams has such a good serve. Anything, any instructionally related question we can address during the webcast. If you cannot make it live, we are going to record it.
Yep.
Which is something we do in Premium as well. We record all the webcasts in case you can't make it live. So if you're not available at 7 o'clock Thursday, 7 p.m., don't worry about it. We're going to record it. You can watch it whenever you want. But that should give you a very clear picture of that particular piece of content.
Yeah, this is a different format than, if you've been watching the French Open or the Wimbledon webcasts. We've talked during those webcasts about, match results for the day or what our predictions are. But this is actually going to be a sample for you of the webcast that's inside of Premium, which is every week for an hour. We answer people's questions about technique or what is wrong with their game or strategy or anything like that.
Literally, we answer any question you send us.
Right, and we answer all of the questions that get sent to us. So that's and there's probably actually going to be some people who are current members of Premium that are going to be in this chat on Thursday night. So if you want to ask them and see what they think of the
yeah.
service, absolutely just ask them in chat. We're pretty confident that they'll
I
respond
think,
positively to
I'm
you.
not worried about that.
So.
So with that in mind, I don't know if you have any parting thoughts before we close this video.
I think that's
up.
about it. Thursday night at 7 p.m. we'll be doing this live webcast, answer your questions about strategy and technique, and maybe if you have some questions about premium as well.
Yeah. So we will see you. We will see you guys at 7 o'clock on Thursday.
See you then, guys.